A question that has been asked time and time again. Man versus chimp. Who would win? 100 are men fueled by adrenaline, fear, and human spirit, or the silverback gorilla, nature's juggernaut, on average weighing 430 pounds at 5 feet tall. Full of muscle and a primal rage, this is what we set out to answer today.
Starting with our first combatant, the silverback gorilla. Gorillas live in groups referred to as troops, which are led by a single male gorilla. He alone is the silverback gorilla, Watts. They are the leader that makes all the decisions for the group, mediating conflict, as well as taking responsibility for the safety of their troop. The average wild male gorilla weighs between 300 to 500 pounds and come in at roughly 4'7" to 5'11" tall. They are the tank of the animal kingdom, and in this battle, our silverback gorilla will be the average for all silverback gorillas, weighing in at 400 pounds. A gorilla will also be bloodlusted, since gorillas are known to be gentle giants. Gorillas are known to be herbivores, which have diets of roughly 40% fruits, 35% herbs, 20% leaves, and only 5% termites. Despite this, they are still able to build extremely large bodies with high muscle content. And according to Hale Ugandan Tours, this is due to their unique digestive system, which has a specialized gut flora that breaks down cellulase. This allows them to extract protein from plants they consume and turn it into muscle. This gives them the ability to have their enormous bite strength, which is around 1,000 psi, which is within the top 10 strongest bites in the animal kingdom, according to the Guinness World Records of Animal Records. In terms of pure raw muscular power, they can move up to 1,800 pounds of weight, which is roughly under 2 US tons. For reference, this is 8 times the average human. They're able to also move at a top speed of 25 miles per hour, which is more than double the average human. In terms of intelligence, silverback gorillas are considered highly intelligent, being able to even make tools and turn them into weapons. They have been seen to make simple tools like clubs from fallen branches. Our second combatant is human men for this scenario. We'll be using modern averages for all human men at different stages in life. For 100 men, they'll be unarmed, untrained, and only able to fight with their bare bodies. Everyday humans ranging from office workers, students, dads, and drunks, and every variety of person you can think of. Considering that the averages do range from country to country, for the sake of the argument, we'll be using the average American male statistics for simplicity. According to Healthline, the average American male from ages 20 to 80 goes from 188 pounds to 175.5 pounds. If we take the average of all these values on this chart, we get an average of 195 pounds, which multiplied by 100 men, you're on 195,424 pounds of man. That's about 400 times our gorilla's mass. And that's more than enough weight to overwhelm our gorilla. Humans with numbers also come with the crowd mentality. We coordinate with each other in rage, and this has been seen time and time again in our many political riots. Looking at you, January 6th. Especially in America. We instinctively form mobs and push and grab and stomp. And in terms of raw strength, humans aren't the strongest. With the average American in their 20s bench press only being about 135 pounds. And assuming we got a variety of ages, the weight able to be moved will only go down as they get older. The average speed of a human sprinting is around 12 to 15 miles per hour comfortably. And, with the wide range of speed as well, all we need to know is that humans are significantly slower than the gorilla. But what do human males have over the gorilla, other than numbers? Well, for one, adrenaline. With adrenaline, humans can complete feats beyond their typical functions, heighten awareness, reduce pain perception, and provides temporary boost of energy. One major blow to this, though, is our collective crowd mindset, which can spread fear and low morale, seeing just one human die. And in a battle against a beast, it's bound to happen. The stage has been set. Our combatants are 100 men or 1 gorilla. Who is the winner? And the final verdict is 100 men. Even with the unparalleled strength that our gorilla has, there's one major advantage that gives humans the win. Endurance. Humans have evolved for endurance run. Long sustained physical activity is what has allowed us to survive as a species. Our slow twitch muscles allow us to outpace the gorilla, eventually beating it just by tiring it out. The number of men is too overwhelming for 1 gorilla. The numbers allow men to absorb the losses and take victory over our primate brother. In an interview with top primatologist Michael Stern, a Harvard-trained primatologist with decades of experience studying gorillas, both in captivity and in the wild in Uganda. Realistically, he claims that the gorilla would look around, realize he was outnumbered, and just take off. Furthermore, to support these claims, in an interview from ABC News featuring Shannon McFarlane, another top-rate primatologist, She explains how, despite the enormous strength of the gorilla, it eventually tire out, and ultimately the humans win out. To sum it up, it's a pointless battle. One gorilla can never beat 100 men. It's an animal that is not built for endurance, and the majority of the time, it will run away from weaker foes, even if it knows that it can probably win the battle. Despite how strong we believe the gorilla is, it will never win out against 100 men. That's too many people. Now, if it was 10 men, maybe. 100, never happened. Conclusion, 100 humans will win. Thank you for watching.